My name is Brian Pillman Jr., and you're watching the Rasslin Rage YouTube show. Oh!
It's going down! This is Rasslin Rage! It's going down! This is Rasslin Rage! Scream it out loud! This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade! It's going down! This is Rasslin Rage! We'll do it now! This is Rasslin Rage! Scream it out loud! This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, everybody in the house. How are you doing today? This is the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. I am 1/3 of MIW and Rasslin Rage and a couple other things. Cody Fleming, the man with the plan, the boss, right? Joining me tonight is Mr. One Night Only J.P. Oh no. He's here to talk to us about the birthday bash coming up on November 27th in New Baltimore, Michigan at the Diesel Concert Lounge. All right. Great venue, by the way. Great choice. I have to give you that right now. But
Thank you.
it's not just one event. It's like two things, right? So there's like a wrestling show, and then there's, is it like a circus the second time? What's going on the second half of the night?
I don't know. There's a little bit of everything. So the first show is going to be a family-friendly show.
Right.
You know, good old wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then later on in the night, from 10 to midnight, is going to be a second adult-themed show. But in between those, we have an hour-and-a-half intermission where myself and two of my cohorts will be putting on a concert. We're going to be rapping. I'm going to do a little R&B music that I've done. We're going to do that. We got a beer pong tournament in between there.
Uh-oh.
We got a dance contest.
Uh-oh.
And we got a karaoke contest.
Oh, boy.
All in this hour and a half. So
right
from 8:30 to 10, you have the intermission party. So pace yourselves. Don't drink too much, and just really pace yourselves because that's why we're calling it Up All Night. You're going to be up all night with us. Have a big old party.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So first of all, to give the people a little bit of a background, this show is in its third or fourth year now.
This will be the third year. You started doing some research on different companies that I can, pay to come, and I wanted to do a wrestling show. So I found Pure Pro Wrestling. It was pretty affordable for what I could afford myself.
Right.
When I talked to them, I said, hey, I want to be a part of the show. And they said, okay, well, we'll, have somebody throw a pie in your face. You hit them with a stunner or something simple. And I was just like, no, that's not good enough for me. Like, I want to have a match. What you talking about? I'm like, yeah, like, I'm turning 40, like, midlife crisis. Like, I want to have a wrestling match. Like, like, I've always dreamed of being a wrestler, but never thought I was big enough, strong enough, all the things that you doubt yourself about.
Right.
So I just went ahead and started doing the training, and my first match was against Xavier Justice, who was my trainer. So at my first birthday bash, I wrestled him, and it was great. Everybody had fun. We got lots of praise for it, and I just caught the bug, man. I can't get rid of it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you've had some sweet uniforms or whatever, gear, whatever. You've come out in you do some throwbacks, which is really cool too. You throw back to some of the guys that paved the way, like Shawn Michaels, right? You had that whole thing going on. Where do do you design your own gear or do you have somebody make it, or what do you?
You know what? I do a lot of bargain shopping and trying to find different garments or whatever, but I do put most of the design on them. Anything you see with a logo or anything, like 9 times out of 10, I put it on there.
There you go.
I do all my shoes. I did I did it one time. It was up in Traverse City. I did the Ono Taker. So I got the whole hat, everything. I came out, tried to choke slam the Walking Nightmare. Well, at that time he was Pickles the Clown,
Right.
but now it's Joseph Norton. So I go out there as the Ono Taker and try to choke slam him, knowing damn well I can't pick this man up with one hand. So I've done the Ono Taker. I've done the Starstruck Kid, Mr. One Night Only as Shawn Michaels.
Right.
I did Ice Cold Ono, which is, Stone Cold. I did that. I was honestly getting ready to do the Rated O Superstar, but then the actual Rated R Superstar came back. So I had to scrap that one. I had all the logos and everything ready.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I love the old school wrestling, and that's kind of my style anyways. I'm an older
Right.
dude, so I can't really do all the fancy stuff, but yeah, I'm kind of paying homage to that. And Macho Man's my all-time favorite, so he had all the different gear, all the
Right.
the razzle dazzle, man. So yeah, that's where that comes from.
Cool. So is your birthday actually the 27th, or is it before or after?
It is November 30th,
So it's close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're doing it. Yeah.
Don't want to do a wrestling show on a weekday. I get it. I understand. I wouldn't watch it either. It wouldn't draw much.
Yeah, I think like the first year where it was like December 1st or something like that, but like we pushed it into December, but yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a good weekend. Everybody's, typically everybody's kind of off work that weekend.
Right.
Saying they ain't got to go to work on Sunday, hopefully.
Right.
It's a good weekend. I think so. I think that's a good weekend.
For sure.
Especially at the Diesel Concert Lounge. And listen, if you have never been to the Diesel Concert Lounge, this is your freaking opportunity, because let me tell you, I'm a little nostalgic, right? I like a little bit of retro shit. That's why I like this Shawn Michaels thing you've done. I like that. But this place is a bowling alley, and it also has a pinball room, and it's all pinball machines.
Love pinball.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
And then they have 2 stages, if I'm not mistaken. 2 rooms with stages. One's a concert venue, like, where they do like almost like Harpo's, and the other one's like a bar. It's amazing, dude.
Well, the one was originally a movie theater. That's why the main stage, if you go in there, the floor is kind of slanted. So it used to be a movie theater, and they turned it into a concert lounge.
Great idea.
That's where we're going to have the wrestling, and all the side shows are going to be in that first room.
Gotcha.
Because it also has a stage and a bar. So this is like the perfect venue for what we got going on right now.
It's a great place, man. Let me tell you this. So this will be the second closest wrestling show it's been to me in my neck of the woods in like 3 years.
Right.
The first closest was XICW at Marine City Maritime Days. Now, Mr. Ono's One Night Bash in New Baltimore. So New Baltimore is roughly about 23 minutes away from my location currently. So that's a bonus for me.
So we're going to see you there. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, I forgot to tell you guys, aside from all of that,
okay,
I also have Kayfabe, the People's Band, coming to play live music. So, like, production-wise, I built all the stage props. Like, we're thinking WrestleMania level,
that's awesome.
Production here. So we have Kayfabe, the People's Band, that's gonna, be playing live during the show. We got Margot Royale, who is a burlesque dancer, absolutely gorgeous. She's gonna be a part of the show and doing some dances for the adult theme show.
Nice.
It's all Hollywood style. So when you walk in, there's going to be a red carpet. We're going to get everybody's picture. All my gear is themed towards Hollywood style. It's just I want people to come and just be like, every sense is just going off.
Right, absolutely.
I've also gotten with Happy Harper's ice cream,
Oh,
and we will be debuting Mr. One Night Only's Pennylicious Treat ice cream. So everybody that comes is going to get a free 1 ounce of that. Everybody that comes, I bought enough. Everybody's going to get a taste of it. It tastes phenomenal, by the way. Shout out to them for that. I thought for sure,
Josh makes great ice cream.
Yeah, I thought for sure. I'm like, man, when he told me what it was, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like that. But when I tasted it, oh my God, man, I was like, I'm hooked. I ate the whole freaking pint that he gave me, so it's good stuff, man.
Right. Absolutely.
So we got a lot going on. I just want people to come out and have a good time. And you're going to be fat off turkey anyways and tired from shopping. So come out and have fun. You know what I mean?
Right. And then definitely eat the ice cream.
Yes.
Definitely eat the ice cream.
That's to celebrate the party, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch Burlesque because that's a good time for sure. Hey, listen, the doors for this, man. We got what time are the doors opening for this? You got the 2 events.
I think for the first event, I think the doors open at 5:30, I believe.
Okay.
I'd have to double check that, but I think it's 5:30.
I mean, on the site, it just says 7 for the first one is what time the first one and it starts, and 10 is the second one. So I'm not sure.
Usually it's like 5:30, like VIP can come in and, take pictures, whatever. And then like 6 o'clock, they let everybody else in. Show should start right at 7. But yeah, that's how it goes. And they got, you don't have to attend both shows. We would like you to, but you can buy a single ticket for either show, or you can buy a dual ticket and get a discount on that. So like front row is $30 for each show, but if you buy both shows, it'll be $50 for both shows instead of the $60.
Gotcha.
And so on and so forth. You'll get a discount for, the rest of the tickets. So both shows, bottom line, you can get in for $30. And for everything that we got going on, like, I don't think you're going to get your money's worth anywhere else like that.
Right.
And also, I forgot to say this too. I got so much crap going on, but the first 11 kids that come to the family friendly show are all going to get a free Mr. One Night Only T-shirt and probably some more goodies.
Nice.
I already did the T-shirts, but I'm trying to do more. So if I can, I will. If I got time, they're going to get more. They're probably going to get a goodie bag, but the first 11 kids, because 1-1, why not?
Right. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Now, let me see here. So I'm looking at some of this stuff online, and it's saying it's going to a family-friendly event, and it's going to feature midget wrestling.
Yes.
You got Lethal Ladies of Wrestling and an AIWF Continental title match.
Yes.
That's really nice. AIWF is gracing their stamp on the Ono Bash.
Yes, exactly. We got Movado versus Masquerita Divina. Who's,
damn.
That match right there, I'm going to be watching that because I love Movado. I love Masquerita, and I know those two together are just going to tear the roof off the place. Then for the main, you got me and Dylan Knight going against the Nomads for we're putting up our tag team championships. So that will be the main event of the first show. But we do got the Lethal Ladies, and we got some other matches. AIWF, Nick Zero is the champion there.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a stacked card,
Yeah, it looks like you guys got some really crazy stuff going on. That's amazing, man.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, and then the second half of the night on the adult, the Michigan State heavyweight title fight, Extreme Rules.
Yeah. What's weird? Before we started the upper echelon with me, Dylan Knight, and Nick Zero, and we got Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly was my manager before that. Along the line, somewhere down the line, he promised me he would get me a heavyweight championship shot at my birthday. So, not knowing that Dylan Knight would actually win it, and I would have to wrestle my own tag team partner. But it's all respect. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna beat the crap out of each other, and
Yeah, absolutely.
oh, we're gonna see what happens, man. I don't know. I'm nervous, but it is what it is. We're gonna go in there and tear the roof off the place.
So this specifically says right here that the rule book is tossed out the window. There is no rule book, and
yes,
steel chairs, kendo sticks, tables, tacks, or other goodies are introduced.
yes.
So like I used to be a union steward, so words mean a lot. Okay. And so when it says things like are introduced, that says there better be all of those things there now.
Right.
Okay. But I also want to say that the Michigan State Cruiserweight title is on the line too, huh?
Yes. James Alexander, we got him. When I say the card is stacked, like I mean the card is stacked. I can't remember everything, but yeah, now that you bring that up, James Alexander is going to put his title on the line, and we all guys been on Raw 205 Live, like
yeah, for sure.
He's top of the line in Michigan. So we had Aaron O'Ryan, but he got hurt. I don't know how he got hurt. Maybe some guys jumped him. I don't know, but yeah, he got hurt, so he can't be there. We got Samson Real, who built like a god, you know what I mean? So
right.
We'll see. I mean, we're gonna see what happens here, man. We got. I never like to toot my own horn, but I think what we got here can be, an event that everybody is going to talk about. Everybody next year is going to want to come to now once they see and hear about it.
Yeah.
Like we don't make a lot of noise in pure pro wrestling. We do our thing. We travel the state, and it's not, we don't get a lot of praise for our matches or what we do. Like we're not really, people don't really talk about us a whole lot. And I kind of like that, but at the same time, it's kind of like a chip on my shoulder too, because like, I feel like I'm good at what I do, but I don't ever hear anybody really talk about me. And when I do hear it, it's like, it makes me feel great because like at least somebody's noticing something that I do. And because of my shoot job, I can't really travel, 3 hours away or 4 hours away. And I try to get a hold of different companies, and a lot of them are set in what they want to do. So, and I'm cool with that, and I'm fine with that, and I understand that. But I think what we got here is something special. I feel like this is exclusive to us. And I'm hoping everybody, even the wrestling community, my co-workers, my co-wrestlers, other promoters can come out and kind of just watch this show and see what it's all about and just come out and have fun. It doesn't have, it should be a brotherhood and everybody should be along together. And that's what I really hope for. But I mean, that's a kumbaya moment for Michigan wrestling, as you know. So,
oh boy, do I.
Yeah.
I've been the center of attention on a few of those ones myself. However, first of all, thank you for coming on. Number one.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Number two, to all those of you that are watching this, either you're watching live or you're watching a replay, or maybe you're listening later on Podbean, down in the description here on YouTube, there is a link to the event page, right? You click the event page, it'll tell you all the information you need to know. It'll even give you an address right to the event. This is what I love about event pages on Facebook. I don't know about if you know this. I'm sure you do, because I think you're pretty in tune with the social media world. But when it comes to the event page, there's an address. You can click that. And if you have an Android phone, and I'm sure it probably works with iPhone too, you click it, it takes you right to your Google Maps, opens up, start, bam, shows you how to get there. And if you're like me, you got the British girl talking to you. So, so check that out. Also, down in the description, you will find all JP Ono's social media links, including Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I believe his YouTube is down there as well.
Yep.
Also down there is a link to all of Pure Pro Wrestling social media accounts as well. The only thing I don't think I put down there was YouTube. I don't have it listed. I need to. I don't know if everybody. A lot of people know this, but not a lot. I have a list of promotions in the state of Michigan, and I try to keep it. I don't try. I do my best to keep it updated with social media links, YouTube, and whatever they get as they go. I'm also creating a database of Michigan wrestlers. So you are going to be added now because
I'm in a database. What?
Right. Well, it's because I go through an old interview and do it and add the links from that or what have you, or as I interview said person and I go do the research, I add them to the database. And if you didn't know, it's on the database for the wrestler is on the MIW page. The database for the promotions is in the MIW group on Facebook. So if you didn't know that, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Right.
Now I need to see you in a sweet G.I. Joe retro thing eventually.
I ain't gonna lie. I bought this silver suit, and I swear to God, I thought about like Destro, right? Like all silver face. I was like, that'd be sweet as hell, like to just be like Destro. But that, at Halloween time, they sell the regular face shields that look like Cobra Commander.
Ooh.
So I always, every Halloween, I'm in that stupid store buying crap that maybe I'll use this next time. Maybe I'll use it.
Yeah.
My wife gets mad at me for buying stuff all the time.
Yeah, I know that. I know how that goes, boy. Trust me on that.
Yeah.
For sure. So, again, thank you for joining me. Again, like I said to everybody, down in the description, all that stuff. Also down in the description is links to Rasslin Rage and MIW and all that stuff. Check that out as well. Please like and subscribe. Here, also down in the description. I know I say down in the description a lot, but I have to tell you because it's there, right? Podbean, right? Podbean, that's where you can find all our audio content. But, if you don't want to be on Podbean, you can go anywhere, and I mean literally anywhere that you can find podcasts and search for Rasslin Rage with an R, Rasslin Rage, and you will find us, and you can listen to us. Tomorrow, come on back here tomorrow because JP Ono, you were on tonight. Tomorrow's the Dread King Logan, my personal homeboy. So the Dread King Logan's coming on. We're going to sit down. We're going to shoot the shit and talk, whatever. So tomorrow night right here on r2youtube.com. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing everybody on the 27th. Have yourself a wonderful night, and thank you to everybody for joining us. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow right here at 7 p.m. on r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. We're out of here.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. We're doing now. This is Rasslin Rage.